Welcome back to SNN and welcome to the 18th Annual Dick Vitale Gala. We're here at the Ritz-Carlton with former Buccaneers linebacker, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion, part of the Vinik Sports Group now as well. Yes. Derrick Brooks, how are we doing tonight?
I'm doing excellent, and I'm very blessed to be here tonight to obviously support Coach Vitale and all the wonderful things he's doing on behalf of the V Foundation.
And tell me a little bit about the relationship with Dickie V. Obviously, football and basketball, but the sports world combined tonight. So tell me a little bit about the relationship with Dickie V.
Yes, obviously, Coach living here just south of Tampa, you know, in the sports world. I've had a chance to meet him while we played, as he came to a few Bucks games, a few Bucks practices, and just over the years kept in touch. And obviously, anything he does in the community and in my foundation, Derrick Brooks Charities, we've just been able to try to impact the community in our different ways. And as I say, when I played, I was able to come and support him. And actually, I'm glad to be back here now on behalf of Vinik Sports Group, who's also supporting the gala tonight. And as I say, Coach's energy, man, is contagious. And I just do the best I can to try to keep pace with him. But we have a wonderful relationship, and anytime we call on him to do anything on behalf of Vinik Sports Group, man, he steps up to the plate, no questions asked. And again, I'm just here to play it forward and again help him raise a lot of money tonight.
And you mentioned the Vinik Sports Group. People obviously know you from your time from suiting up on Sundays, but now you're working on the ice with the Lightning. What's that like?
It's very unique, you know, going from a football field to being a Lightning executive is a fun journey, but the synergy is Jeff Vinik. And when he purchased the Lightning years ago, he purchased the Tampa Bay Storm, the arena team. So I actually started working for Mr. Vinik in running the Tampa Bay Storm. So when we sold that property in the Arena Football League, decided to shut down, I just honestly transitioned over to be a Lightning executive. So it's been a fun journey, but again, I can't say enough about working for Jeff Vinik and Steve Griggs as our CEO, and we just try to do the best we can to continue to impact our community and put the best product we can on the ice.
And also a busy guy, not even related to the Lightning. You're also working with the NFL, and I think you're working with the appeals with the fines. I'm sure that's a lot of fun stories to tell.
Yes, going now probably I think it's been 12 years now being the on-field appeals officer. So being a defensive player, I do the best I can to keep our players educated on how the game has gotten safer. But when it comes to fines, I'm the guy that they come to for lack of a better word, plead their case. So I do the best I can to be as fair as I can, but obviously it's a fun job, and it keeps me honestly real grounded, in touch with today's players. And I can strongly say, hey, the game is a lot safer than when I played, and I just do the best I can to protect our game as best I can. And it's always fun to get these conversations from players.
And I got to ask you about the Bucs defense, man. They're up to par maybe with you guys. Maybe the Super Bowl champion defense you guys had, guys like yourself, Rondé Barber, now going in the Hall of Fame. You got to deliver that news. First, before I get to that, what was that like delivering that news to Rondé?
Very humbling, long overdue for all of us here in Bucs land. We felt this should have happened years ago, but we don't dwell on that. Man, sitting there, it was very humbling to be the one to deliver the news, knowing how anxious he's been waiting and knowing how I felt he's been so deserving. So I was glad I was able to do it. We had a lot of fun, and to see that raw emotion from him, very few people get a chance to see it. So again, very humbling and very exciting.
And then lastly, that Bucs defense drafting Kalijah Kancey in the first round.
Yes.
What do we think of the defense moving forward for the Bucs and post-Brady era? What's going to happen for Tampa?
Well, when you talk about defense, I'll not be remiss by saying my prayers. All of our prayers are with Shaq Barrett and his family right now, because he was a big part of that Super Bowl defense in 2020. So my prayers are out to him and his family as they deal with the loss of their daughter. But I like the direction they're going, addressing the needs from the guys up front, from an offensive and defensive standpoint through the draft. And I'm excited for what the 2023 season has in store for our Buccaneers.
All right, thank you for taking the time, my friend. We have more on the way right here on the Suncoast News Network. Don't go anywhere.